Hey, it's time for another Trinity video because it's Tuesday and coming up tomorrow at 6 o'clock, every Wednesday at 6 o'clock, we meditate together from our homes. If you'd like to be a part of it, you can sign up. The Adawehi website or jackiewoods.org will both give you a link to get on our mailing list and receive our energy of the week. This week it happens to be punctuality. Punctuality is a pretty specific energy. It's sort of a subset of something like order. It's useful though, it's really useful, and it's often overlooked. People either say you have it or you don't. Some people are just not punctual and you go, well, what are you going to do? That's those people. And you try tricks like telling them that we're going to start at 7 when we're really going to start at 7:30 because you're trying to trick them to get there on time. We work around punctuality a lot. We don't ever think, well, why don't we just build up our punctuality? And there is a way to do that. And we're going to talk about that tonight. I've got a little exercise for you that comes from the martial art of Bagua. I've always seen it spelled B-A-G-U-A, Bagua. But some people say Paqua, P-A-Q-U-A. Chinese doesn't translate exactly to English. Some of the sounds they make kind of could be a B or a P for us. So I'm just going to call it Bagua. And they have an exercise they call finger ripples. And we're going to do finger ripples tonight because they help us with this idea that punctuality is really just being in tune with the unfolding of a particular creation. If you are in tune with the unfolding of a creation, that means that you have been giving to it and receiving from it in this little dance back and forth. That things have to happen at a specific time, one follows the other. Somebody says something, somebody else says something, it follows after another. And once you get in tune with that, you start unfolding too. And you find yourself being punctual. It's not a willpower sort of thing. You're not like, oh, I got to catch that plane, so I got to be there on time. I got to be there on time. It's not something you make yourself do. You automatically find yourself being more punctual when you are in tune with the unfolding of something. How does that happen? Well, like I said, you have to give and receive in a very specific order. Think, if you will, of a person who is part of a stage production, community theater, school play, whatever. They have put a lot of time and energy into that production, both giving and receiving. They've learned a lot about themselves. They've also put themselves out there quite a lot. They've made new friends, but they've also had to work a lot. So a lot of energy out, a lot of energy in, and it has happened in a very orderly sort of way. You can't just say all of your lines and then wait for somebody else to say theirs. You've got to say one of yours, they say one of theirs, then you say one of yours. There is a specific order to that unfolding. You can't rush the order. If you put a lot of time and energy into giving and receiving in an orderly pattern, you will find yourself more punctual. Almost nobody is late for the opening night of a play that they have trained months to be a part of. It just doesn't happen because they've gotten so in tune with the unfolding of that organism, that play. It takes on a life of its own, and it has an order, and it has some giving and taking, and if you're a part of that, you become punctual. We're going to do this tonight with finger ripples. They're very simple. You start with your pinkies, and you curl in. And you're going to make a fist. Don't just clap your hands together like a puppet mouth. Actually make that little fist for a moment. Turn them over, and then finger ripple out the other way, and then back. You're going to want to do this a lot, like 25 times, something like that, till your forearms really start to feel it. And when you feel you've got the order down, because it's very important that you get this order. You don't just go like this, you don't just go like this. You got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got to have that order going. Once you've got that, and it's kind of second nature to you, and you're now doing it a little faster, then you can start moving with it. Move back, take a step back and pull in, take a step forward, this side, maybe you can see it better. You're going to step back as you draw in, step forward as you draw out. Once again, you got to do this for a while, at least 25 times for each movement. When you really get into the flow of it, when you're not counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's just naturally sort of falling in that order. And you're not thinking step forward, step back. It's just naturally sort of coming. That you're extending and you're drawing in, and you're extending and you're drawing in, and you're extending and you're drawing in. All the while keeping that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 order going. Even though you'll be doing it faster, you still have to do it in order. If you get that going, you'll start to feel this clock ticking inside of you. It's not that you're now tied to a particular amount of minutes, but you feel orderly. You feel like everything should happen in a particular sequence. And that's really all punctuality is. Now, since this comes from a martial art, this is useful for self-defense. The outward motion is exactly what you would do to flick somebody's eyes and make them go, ugh. Maybe you catch their eye and they're like this and you get away. Maybe you just go like that and they go back and that gives you a moment to run. Whatever. That's the outward motion. The inward motion is even more useful. Somebody sticks their finger in your face, you curl on that finger and take a step back. Let's pretend that Mr. Microphone Stand is sticking his finger in my face, going, you better get off of my property, buddy. And I take offense, and I'm like, hey, 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 get that finger out of my face. If they don't do it, I'm going to curl 1, 2, 3, 4, and with my finger point as I step back and force them to the ground, just like that. 1, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. And wherever your finger points, that's where they're going to end up. You step back, and you take that finger, and you bend it back. So I'm bending their finger and pointing down, and they're going to go, ah, oh, ah, ah, ah. And they're going to go to the ground just like that. A perfect self-defense technique in that it's not violent, and it exactly responds to the amount of aggression that there is there. How do you learn this stuff? You don't have to just go, when do I use it, when do I use it? It will naturally unfold for you. You will find that you are perfectly on time, in the right moment, doing the right thing, if you've been practicing this constant sequencing of your life. It puts you in tune with the giving and taking, the expression and receiving that flows through all of life. Whenever you find yourself running late, when you almost miss an appointment, when you do miss an appointment, stop. Do about 25 of these. Build up until you've got a lot of movement going with it, and you're really getting into it, throwing it out there, bringing it back. And you'll find that you've recalibrated yourself. You're back on track with punctuality. If you like this stuff, stay tuned for more Trinity videos.